Welcome to the Halloween Yogpod Spack-2-cular. Oh, God, my voice.
Okay, so for those watching on YouTube, we're in a studio, Sjin and Sips' studio.
It's nice, isn't it? I like it here. It's good.
We've decorated it a little bit for Halloween. For everyone else on the podcast, you're not missing much. There's a little golem here with his arm cut off.
There's blood everywhere.
Simon's covered in blood.
I've got a chainsaw, but that's fine. It's fine. You don't want to see any video of this. Sounds boring, really. Sounds pretty boring.
So we're here to talk about Halloween and read out some scary stories and generally pee our pants. Have you got any?
Lovely.
Have you got any scary? That's what Halloween's all about, isn't it? Peeing your pants and getting candy.
Halloween is all about peeing your pants. That's quite. Have you got a horror story about Halloween about peeing your pants?
I have got a bit of a scary story actually, but this isn't one of the ones that we're going to do. Yeah, this morning I was in my flat having a shower.
Paint the scene. So you were totally naked.
I was completely naked.
And there's water's like striking your bare chest.
That's
and
right.
Steam's rising.
It's dark. It's dark outside. I'm all alone in the house because Hannah's gone away. You know, she's gone to Canada. And of course, because I'm all alone in my house, I haven't locked the bathroom door. You know?
Oh my God.
So
Slender Man came in and he scrubbed your back.
No, what happened was I was in the bathroom having a nice shower.
Okay.
And I was just like minding my own business. I was thinking about various things, you know, what I'm going to do today. And I wasn't really paying attention. I was just sort of, going through the normal routine. And suddenly the light went off. And I was like, whoa, because it threw the bathroom into pitch darkness because there's no window in my bathroom.
Oh, God.
And so I couldn't see anything. So I was actually in the sort of the bath, the shower bath thing. Yeah. So I was like slipping and struggling to get out of the bath. I was like all scared. I was like, hello? And this man's voice from right outside the door came, hello?
No fucking way.
From in my hallway.
No.
And I was like, hello? And he was like, I'm here to do some maintenance. There's some mould in the bathroom. And at that, he opened the bathroom door slightly.
And he went,
right? So like a crack, so some light came in. Obviously
You're naked.
I'm like completely naked in the bathroom, but by this time I've managed to get you got
a flannel and you're like covering your groin with it.
No, I picked up
Please, don't come in, I'm not decent.
The bath mat, where you like have it outside the shower. It's like quite a thick mat. Anyway, I've pulled that up.
You're wearing it like a rug.
I was like, I'm in the shower, give me a second. I was like totally normal about it.
Okay.
And so the guy's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realise, you were here.
And then he closes the door.
And so he said, oh, I'll just wait outside. So he went out, he disappeared off, okay? So I was like, I pulled myself back together, I put my dressing gown on, I opened the front door, and this guy Hannah had asked him to...
I'm biting my nails to this.
To change the shower curtain, because it's got all mouldy, right? So he'd come in to do that and not assumed that I would be there. And also, the thing is, he'd come into the house because he'd obviously rang the doorbell. There'd been no answer because I'd been in the shower.
You didn't lock the front door?
No, he'd got a key. He's a maintenance guy.
Oh.
For some reason, I didn't know he had a key. Anyway, he came in, and because it was dark in the hallway, he went for the nearest light switch. Now, in my flat... the nearest light switch actually is the light switch to the bathroom, not the hallway light. So he pulled that thinking it would turn the hallway light on.
Right.
In fact, it just made it dark in the bathroom.
So it's a perfectly rational explanation for everything.
Yeah, and then when he opened the door, he didn't know what was through that door, but it happened to be the bathroom. But it was dark in there, so he didn't know I was in there, naked.
Okay.
Fucking hell. What a bit of a mess. So anyway, that was my scary story from this morning.
Wow. And then you couldn't find him. It's like he left. And then he called the maintenance people and he said, where's the guy that you sent round? And they said, he died 10 years ago.
Oh my goodness. That is scary.
The vanishing maintenance man.
And I was, oh God.
That is a terrifying story, Lewis. I don't think I could possibly top this with any of these stories that I found on Reddit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's where you got them from.
Yeah, I was going to look at some like urban legends and stuff, but I'm I basically know all of them, and I'm so familiar with them that they don't really scare me or freak me out or anything.
No.
Because, I mean, we've been through them on a previous podcast about, cooking from the inside. That woman who was going to have a wedding and she got a tan and it cooked her inside because she went to so many tanning beds and all those terrible stories. I don't think they're really scary. I think what's really scary is, like, messed up stories like this one that I found called My Dad Might Be a Time Traveller.
Oh. What?
Yeah, this is by Time Traveller Jr., right? Mm-hmm. Which is funny because he didn't make that account just to post this story. He's had that account for like years.
Right.
But maybe his dad created the account because he's a time traveller, knowing that he was going to post a story about time travel. I don't know.
I mean, that is a convenient thing. If you're a time traveller, you can go back in time and get all the usernames when things first started.
That would be the most useful thing to do. I mean, sod killing Hitler. I want to get like
www. Oh Jesus! I don't even want to think, but crikey, that's pretty much useful. Because otherwise, in the future, all the URLs are going to totally run out. I mean, they're already having trouble with like new movies coming out. Like James Bond, I think the official website for the new movie is like James Bond the movie Skyfall.co.uk.
Wow, that's a dreadful URL.
And it's only going to get worse. Can you imagine what it would be like in 10 years' time?
This is why there's QR codes for everything, because people can never remember the complicated URLs anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so this story, right?
Right, I'm excited.
Now, the first bit is it's like a little teaser almost, and it starts, "Hey guys, I have very distinct memories of playing Angry Birds on my dad's iPad back in the late 80s when I was a kid."
Right.
So he remembers, because, I mean, there's a lot of kids that probably listen to us and watch our videos, but back in the 1980s, we didn't have iPads and Angry Birds.
No, we didn't.
So this is like, oh, it's spooky, right?
What did we have? We had like
Pong, I think. We had Pong. We had Space Invaders.
We had pinball.
We had Pinball Wizards.
Real pinball.
That was it. So he continues, "My dad would always take off for weeks at a time to Europe. And now I'm thinking he's part of something bigger. He always seemed to know when something was going to happen." Right? And he says he would bring back candies, not candles. He'd bring back candies and stuff. A lot of brands I knew about, but with completely different packaging. Maybe future packaging.
Right.
Right?
Sinister.
So this guy continues with the next part, right? And he says, right, now this is going to blow your mind, okay?
Yeah.
Right? "Anyway, my dad came home on Friday afternoon and I went to my parents straight from work for dinner. My brother and I had been exchanging memories and remember whens even. Do you remember when? That's what they're called, remember whens.
Yeah.
That's a strange term I've never heard of.
And remember whens. Is that...
And remember whens all week leading up to the dinner. Things like... Right, this is it, okay. Now hold on to your horses, right?
Yeah.
Things like how my dad, on September the 10th, 2001... said casually the night before that he was probably going to take the day off tomorrow to stay home and watch TV.
Right.
Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, Lewis, right? But the day after, September the 11th, 2001, that was when the World Trade Center was hit by a couple of planes. So naturally, his dad, who knew that it was going to happen...
took the whole day off to watch the news.
Booked the day off and watched telly. He could have helped. He could have prevented it,
done
possibly.
Something. But no.
But he just stayed and watched it on telly.
That's evidence.
Whilst eating a big bag of popcorn, loving every minute of it, laughing and pointing.
That's what you would do. That's what you would do if you were a time traveller.
That is outrageous. His dad is the shittest time traveller ever. He goes back, he registers good usernames. right? He's probably got like Gmail accounts that's like, Dave@gmail.com.
Oh my goodness.
I fancy emailing that guy and just saying, you have the best email address ever,
It's premium. Those things would go for tens of thousands of pounds on eBay, wouldn't they?
I don't know if you're allowed to sell email accounts and stuff. Google accounts, probably not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's the story. There's a bit more to it, but it's even more bollocks than that. but I thought, that was spooky. Ooh. Did that put the willies up you, Lewis?
Not even close. I hope they're going to get better than this.
Well, I thought I'd start with a strong one on a high.
I thought my story was pretty good.
I think your story...
There were quite a lot of willies in my one as well.
Your story of being in the shower in the dark with a man knocking on the door is scarier than that.
Yeah. God.
But there you go.
Okay. Well, I guess it's my go then. I've got one here,
Ooh.
which is from Fipplefip. It says, it's called My Friend Was Almost a Victim of a Killing.
Oh my God.
Just digest that title. It's quite a good title.
That's a strange wording, isn't it?
He was almost a victim.
A victim of a killing?
Of a killing.
So almost killed?
He was almost killed. My friend was almost killed.
Almost a victim of a killing. Okay.
So here's the story of my friend. He lives in an apartment complex in the city. The place is 10 stories high, and he lives on the 8th. One night he was going home and arrived at the main lobby at around 11 p.m. He waited for the elevator, and when the door opened, a man rudely bumped into him and hurriedly walked out of the lobby.
What a rude man. Just bumping into people everywhere.
I know.
Oh.
Do you reckon he had like an overcoat on?
I reckon he had like a hat that was just covering all of his face.
And he was like very shifty-eyed.
He had the collar turned up on his jacket.
He had like an odd smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, strange man. And he felt that the air was cold as well. No, he didn't. I imagine this.
The air was cold. Fuck off.
Also, it smelled faintly of farts in the elevator.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
My friend didn't think much of it. Whoa, Jesus! Until he got back into his room. As he looked into his bathroom mirror to brush his teeth, he found bits of blood on the very shoulder the man had bumped.
Oh my God.
That's a bit strange, isn't it? So
bits of blood.
Bits of blood.
Like chunks of blood.
On the very shoulder the man had bumped.
Oh my God.
God, I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen to you that's scary when you're looking into a bathroom mirror to brush your teeth. Like, your teeth could fall out and there could be blood everywhere, or you could see a horrible thing over your shoulder and and then you turn around and it's not there.
Oh God.
Or all sorts of horrible stuff could happen, but no.
Bloody Mary!
You could also have one of those bathroom cabinets with the mirror on it, and when you open the bathroom mirror cabinet, like as it turns, there's something in the reflection.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I like that. But no, none of that happened. He found bits of blood.
That's pretty scary because it's more real, isn't it? Bits of blood.
Bits of blood on the very shoulder the man had bumped.
Mm.
The next day was a Saturday, and he was getting ready for a date.
Oh.
Okay.
Hot date.
He had just taken a shower when he heard a knock on the door.
Oh my God, it's like your story. Oh my God.
Except it's not. No, he just finished his shower and he heard a knock on the door. Peering through the eye hole.
I heard you got a mouldy shower curtain.
Oh my God. No,
that didn't happen.
So the next day was a Saturday. He was getting ready for a date. He'd just taken a shower when he heard a knock at the door. Peering through the eye hole.
Oh.
Did you just do the knock? Peering through the eye hole. Oh, he saw a policeman.
Oh, a policeman.
Yeah, 2 words.
Okay.
The policeman was a guy in his mid-40s with short dark hair with a shaved-off left eyebrow.
That's a bit weird.
A shaved-off left eyebrow.
Why did he have his eyebrows shaved off?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
The policeman, maybe we'll find out. The policeman asked through the door, "There was a murder last night at around 10:50 p.m. and I would like to ask if you saw anything in particular."
Okay.
My friend did see something in particular. He had bumped into a man who'd left some bits of blood on his very shoulder.
Yes.
But he replied, "No, sir. I know nothing of the sort.
Wait, why did he lie to the policeman?
I don't know.
What the hell?
It was maybe it was the eyebrow, or maybe it was like peering through the eye hole.
Okay.
Weird. Was the policeman peering back through the eye hole at him?
I wouldn't have thought so. He's probably just knocking on... Because he's going door to door. He's probably knocking on everyone's door in the apartment building.
I mean, if you saw a policeman through your eye hole, though, you'd like open the door, wouldn't you?
I don't know if I would, though. Honestly, I don't know if I would.
Well, especially if he had a shaved off left eyebrow.
I'd probably just like wait and see if he went away.
Right. Okay.
So why didn't this guy do it? Why did he like say, you know...
Hello? No, he didn't say hello. The policeman just asked straight away, and then he said...
So how did the policeman know that he was there? What?
I don't know. It's sinister.
That's... Oh my God. The policeman can see through the door.
Yeah, he can see through the eye hole.
Oh, right. Okay.
But I guess... it's not supposed to be able to see through the eye hole, are you?
Maybe it was put in the wrong way round, that eye hole. I don't know.
Yeah, but then how would he have seen... Never mind. Let's move on.
Okay, what happened? What happened?
My friend was already late for his date and didn't want to get involved.
Oh, right. Okay. That's why he lied. Right.
The policeman responded, "All right, thank you for your time," and left.
Okay.
My friend went to his date and came back home later that day feeling a bit guilty because he had lied to a police officer.
That's bad. That is a crime.
That is a criminal offence.
That is a crime, lying to a police officer.
Then he flicked on the TV and the news was talking about the murder at his apartment.
Oh my God. Okay.
Great, he thought. Way to make me feel more guilty. But then the news went on to say that the killer was caught.
Oh my God.
The culprit's photo came on the screen, and there the murderer was. A guy in his mid-40s with short dark hair.
What was that fucking noise? I just heard a noise.
And a shaved off left eyebrow.
Oh God, it was the cop.
He wasn't a police officer at all. He was a man who was out to kill the witnesses.
Oh my God. Well, that was absolutely terrifying.
Well, there you go.
That was absolutely terrifying.
That's a good thing he didn't open the door, isn't it?
Oh my God. Honestly, I swore I heard something.
What around here?
It was like, no, like in real life, not in Minecraft or anything, or like...
Well, it is late at night. It's like 2 a.m. here at Yogscast. We're like...
Maybe something fell over, or...
Are you okay?
I think so.
Do you need to come in there and, like, check?
I'd rather you didn't. That would be even scarier. Hello, I've come to fix the mouldy curtain. No! He's back!
Mouldy curtain, it's fine. I'll put up with it.
Oh, my God.
That was weird.
That was intense.